facevo actually.
Last month, Devon said that he doesn't believe Levan wanted to pull him fresh for fresh. If his left arm wasn't tired, then that practice pull that day could have looked different. Well, it seems to me as if Levan has responded to Devon Larratt's comments. Levan's latest video was packed with a lot of interesting information. His shoulder is still not feeling well after the 40 days of prescribed rest period is over, but the good thing is that it's his left shoulder and his right wrist is feeling healthy, and I think his left is also healing up. So overall, he's going to be at least in as good of a shape as he was before this right wrist injury. Yesterday, Levan flew to Zurich to attend the Swiss Open arm wrestling tournament. He's going to stay there till 13th of November, and the competition is going to be on 4th of November, which is also being used as a qualifier for East versus West. Rustam Babayev and Levan Saginashvili are present as guests there. Now let's talk about the more interesting things. Levan said that initially he had Denis Cyplenkov winning against Devon Larratt on November 11th, but recently he changed his mind. Levan, what is that? When you were with Devon, you said that Devon is going to win, and now you're saying that you always had Denis winning? Well, maybe that was not to upset Devon or not to make him demotivated right in front of his face. And the reason that Levan gave for the change of that prediction is that he's not impressed by Denis Cyplenkov. When he saw his training, his sparring, he saw some weaknesses and some holes in Denis Cyplenkov's game. Initially, he believed that Denis is more powerful, but right now, even in the strength department, Levan believes that Devon is exceeding. So we all kind of agreed that Devon is more technical, he's more versatile, but Denis has the strength. But now if Levan believes that Denis doesn't have the strength part either, then he should have absolutely no chance. And then he also said that he wants to face Denis Cyplenkov as his next match in March or April. For whatever reasons, I think, as we have seen in the polls as well, people want to see Denis versus Levan way more than Devon versus Levan rematch. And now Levan is also saying that he knows the weakness of Denis, but I truly believe that if in this shape Denis is able to beat Devon, then in few months from now he is going to beat Levan as well. But the likelihood of these two things happening are probably less than 20%. And then Levan talked about the famous left-handed practice pull with Devon, and surprisingly, Devon wanted to organize it in a semi-official way. He kind of wanted to have a practice match on the left arm live on Devon's YouTube. Now that was very bold move from Devon, but Levan declined because he was not training for many months and his left shoulder was injured, so he was not feeling confident enough to compete against Devon. But then after having his breakfast, he was in the hotel room and he saw Devon going live, so he couldn't stay there. The temptation was way too much. He went down there, but still after going there, he waited for like 7-8 minutes. He let Devon pull against Artem. I don't know why. Maybe he was feeling shy to jump straight on the table against Devon. But he did wait for some time, and noticeably Devon was breathing heavy at that time. So after this, the answer to Devon's question, I believe that Levan may have watched what Devon said about that practice pull. And that's why he said that I don't believe Devon was tired. He believes that Devon was well warmed up. And he didn't need any warm-up because his arm was injured. So they were both kind of equal. I think that's what Levan was trying to say. So you tell me in the comments, is that an answer to Devon? Or is it just Levan never watched what Devon had to say about that practice pull? So Levan also advised Devon few days ago on a very long phone call that he shouldn't drop his weight below 125 kilos. And right now Devon is 256 morning weight without clothes. So he is below 125 and Levan still believes that Devon is going to win. And Levan is currently 169 kilos himself. He was down to 165 and now he's back to 169 because of some leg workouts. And finally, Levan is also going to do that famous pronation lift. He went into the details of that. He said people are not doing it correctly. So Levan is going to do in the exact same form as Devon, maybe in a few months from now, and we'll see how much he can lift. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe.